Yo people, what's going on? It's Time London. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, kindly, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button as well. Share the vid with your peoples. You guys already know when I sit down on this chair, I'm about to go in my bag. I'm about to give you some important information. So that's what I'm about to do right now. First things first, I'm still here in Kampala, Uganda, and I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys to tell you a couple of things that you shouldn't do when you're here in Uganda. If whether you live here or you're just visiting, these are the things that I made a little list of certain things that I've experienced that are not good if you do them here in Uganda, in Kampala. So I made a little list for you guys and I'm about to tell you a couple of things that you shouldn't do when you're here in Uganda. All right. I made I made a few notes on my phone. So as I go along, I'm going to be looking at my notes and yeah, so here we go. Number one, when you're here in Kampala, Uganda, or anywhere in Uganda, yeah, excuse me, you should never use, if you can avoid it, you should never use borders during nighttime. When it's dark here in Uganda, do not use borders. Reason why is because certain people use borders at night to commit crime, and it's happened to a few of people that I know. They've been robbed at night, using borders, going home or going certain places. So if you can avoid it here in Uganda, in Kampala, avoid using borders at night. You can use Ubers. They've got Ubers here in Kampala, so use Ubers, man. Or if you can get someone to give you a lift, do that. But borders at night, do not do it if you can avoid it. Now, you're probably gonna say, are all border riders, are they bad or are they criminals? No, not all of them, but some are. So if you can avoid it, avoid it. But I'm not saying all border riders are criminals. No, because I use borders during the day. When I'm in a rush or I'm in traffic and I can't use a car, I jump on a border here in Kampala. They're very efficient and they're very quick through traffic. But at night, it's not a good idea. So if you're here in Kampala, avoid using borders if you can at night. Cool. Number two, all right. Here we go. All right. This is actually very important. Look, here in Uganda or here in Kampala, look, in my opinion, people do not respect your time. And what do I mean by that? Now, you guys know my name is Time London. Reason why, where I grew up in London, everything moves on time. Whatever you're gonna do, it's on time. If I'm gonna meet you, hey, we're meeting at this time. Here in Kampala, people literally, look, they struggle to keep time. You can make an arrangement with somebody to meet them at a certain time. If you tell them, let's meet at 1 o'clock, I guarantee you they might reach at 2 or 3 o'clock. You might be on time, but they won't. So people do not respect time here in Kampala. So do not expect people to keep time. So if you make plans with people here in Uganda, do not expect them to keep time. So just know that people are always gonna run late. Now, is there, reasons why? Are there reasons why people are going to run late? Yeah, there could be, traffic. It could be traffic because traffic here in Kampala is horrible. So yeah, they could be running late because of traffic or whatever. But in general, people here in Uganda they're never on time. Even, people that work in offices, that work in, in public services. Trust me, you might have an appointment and you turn up and the person who's not there, he's gone to lunch, or I don't know, he's out of office. They'll tell you come back tomorrow. People here in Kampala, most of them anyway, not all of them, but most of them, they don't respect time. They don't know how, I don't know if they don't know, but they just do not keep time. So do not expect people here in Uganda to keep time. Number three, when you're here in Kampala, right, like especially us people that come from abroad or whatever, you come in Kampala for a holiday or you come in here, on business or whatever, yeah. If you have foreign currency money and you want to exchange it to Ugandan currency, look, avoid, if you can, avoid using smaller forex bureau exchanges or forex exchanges where, look, if you can, I made a video like last year when I was here, I made a video of best places to exchange money. One of the best places to exchange money is Grand Imperial Hotel in town. So if you can make it there, go and exchange your money there, or at any of the big, any of the big places to exchange money, like at casinos. But there's a lot of people who exchange money like in different places, but avoid the smaller places, because the reason why I'm saying it now, not all of them do this, but some of them will give you fake money. Now it's happened to me like 3 times before. So, and it wasn't in the same place, so it was different places. When you're in a rush and you got a few pounds and you want to stop by and exchange some money real quick, they'll give you some fake money. So be careful. Is it their fault? It could be. Maybe, but then it could be maybe somebody else came there to exchange money and they gave them fake money. So you never know. To be on the safe side though, use the bigger places like Grand Imperial Hotel, because if anything happens there, you can take back the money. And obviously when you're exchanging money, they've got cameras and everything in that place at Grand Imperial. So avoid the smaller places to exchange money. Use bigger places, at least you can take your money back, and they've got you on camera, so they'll be able to remember you that you've been there and exchanged money. Okay, let's go. Number 4, request Ubers or Bolt here, expecting to use card payments. Now in Uganda, like I made a video about Ubers, using Ubers here in Uganda. You guys check it out. Here in Uganda, they give you an option on your Uber app or on your Bolt app. They give you an option of payment. So if you want to use cash, you can use cash, or you can use card as payment. Now, where I'm from in England, London, they only give us an option to use cards. So we cannot use cash when I'm using an Uber like in London. But here in Uganda, they give you an option you can choose. Before, when I'd come to Kampala, and I never used to change my option from card to cash, I'd order Uber, especially at night. I'd order Ubers if I'm going out or whatever, and these guys will cancel my rides, because they would see that I'm gonna pay using card. And people down here, Uber drivers, they hate people that pay with cards. They prefer cash. So when you get to Kampala, if you can change the option on your Uber app or on your Bolt app, change it from card payment to cash payment, so that when you're here, when they come and pick you up, they know you're gonna pay in cash. Otherwise, they'll cancel on you. Avoid using card payments here in Uganda when you're taking Ubers, yeah? So use cash. That way, it'll be easier for you to get Ubers. Otherwise, they'll just cancel your rides that you did. With me, when I used to order Ubers and my option is on card, and they'll cancel. So change it. Use cash payment when you're using Ubers or Bolt. So, all right, what's next? I think this one's the most important one, or one of the most important ones. Listen, power here in Uganda is very, very unpredictable. The electricity is on right now, but at any minute, no, forget that. Any second, the power can just cut off. It can go, so it's very unpredictable. So what you should never do when you're in Kampala here in Uganda, never delay your plans or cancel your plans thinking, I'll do them next time, depending on power, thinking the power is always going to be there. Like, for example, if you're traveling, for example, or even if you live here and you work online and you use, you work on computers or whatever, you work online and you've got things to do, you've got some deadlines, and then you're thinking, you know what, I'll do it later, especially if you're using home internet or whatever, I'll do it later, I'll send those emails later, or I'll send those, those files later, I'll send those documents later, thinking power will be on. No, do not depend on power here in Uganda. If you have something to do, do it as soon as you can, because any minute or any second, the power can just go. Trust me. I can just be here talking to you guys and the power will just cut. And you don't know when it's going to come back. It might take an hour, it might take 5 minutes, it might take 30 minutes. So do not delay or cancel your plans depending on electricity thinking it's going to be on. Power can just go at any minute. So that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys, to tell you a few things that you should never do when you're here in Uganda. So to recap, just to close out, number 1, take borders after dark. Don't do it. If you can avoid it, avoid it. Number 2, expect people to be on time. Listen, people here, it's a myth. So yeah, don't expect them to be on time. Just, be open-minded. Number 3, use small forex bureau exchanges. If you can avoid it, use the bigger places like Grand Imperial and other places. 4, request Ubers using card payments. Most Uber drivers here, especially in the evening hours, they will cancel your rides because they prefer cash payment. 5, delay your plans. depending on the electricity in Uganda, you should never ever do that. It's a schoolboy error. Don't do it. Power can just go here at any minute here in Uganda. So guys, you guys know every time I sit on this chair to make a video for you guys, I'm about to go in my bag, give you some important information. So there you go. Like the vid, share the vid. Yo, subscribe to the channel, man, and also share the vid, man. Share it, with your peoples. They might find it useful. Also, like I said, look, you guys, if you're watching this and you watch my videos, I want to interact with you guys a bit more. So let me know where you're watching from, what city, what country you're watching from, and if you guys have any recommendations of what videos you'd like me to make, drop some ideas. I'm open-minded. It's all good. All right, see you guys on the next one. Time London signing out.